Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Oriire podcast, the podcast that tells African stories. I'm Halima.
And I'm Ceci, and today we're going to be talking about an outside perspective on Nigerian food. And we have a special guest here with us today. Her name is Aikido, and she's from Sri Lanka. Hi, Aikido.
Hi, everybody. It's very fun. I'm really pleased to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Aikido, first question. What introduced you to Nigerian food? Like, why did you get interested in Nigerian food?
Okay, so I think it was like eight years ago. When I started college back then, it was 2013, and I went to college in India. My roommate was Nigerian, she was Igbo. So we cooked our own food instead of eating at the canteen. So because it was most foreign students, we stuck together and we cooked our own food. That way, most of us were Nigerian. Almost all the foreign students they were all kind of Nigerian, and then there was some other students too. But basically all my friends were Nigerian, and that way I got to eat a lot of Nigerian food, and then I started cooking it. And then maybe a couple of years later down the line, I started dating a Yoruba guy. So then I wanted to cook for my man. And that's how it started. And now here we are. I still cook Nigerian food a lot, like a lot. I do Egusi, I do okra. So that's how it started.
Wow.
How it's going.
On behalf of Nigerian men and women, I'm sorry, because you said dated. So I'm guessing that didn't end in a good way. So on behalf of the whole country. Yeah.
I didn't know that there were so many Nigerians in Indian schools. I guess I should have known because we're everywhere, but that's actually a surprise to me that most of the students were Nigerian.
So many.
Interesting. So what's your favorite Nigerian food?
Yes. Give us your top 5.
Yeah, that's like Egusi soup for me. Like, it's one of my best. But unfortunately, I can't find the ingredients. I mean, I tried once. Anytime I eat something learning, I try to collect the seeds and then dry it out, but I don't think it worked out. So I now opt for okra. Okra is like my go-to soup for now because it's the only kind of ingredient that I can find here very easily. But back when I was in college, Egusi was my main best dish. I
love Egusi as well.
Jollof, but I don't even want to call that Jollof because that would be a disgrace.
So what do you like eating Egusi with? I'm not a fan of Egusi. I just had to ask.
Are you serious?
Yes, I don't get why people like that soup.
Egusi is amazing.
I don't get why people like it.
Egusi is amazing. And it just goes with every swallow. It's so easy to make as well compared to the rest. Once you have your ingredients, Egusi is no wahala. Meanwhile, Aikido knows. She knows all about it.
I'm going to defend Egusi right down to the end. You can't outmouth in front of me.
See, I know people who eat Nigerian food because like they're around Nigerians, but I've never met someone who actually went back home and was making it themselves. Like you really, really love it then.
Oh, I love Nigerian food so much. It's one of my favorite cuisines.
Okay, what were you saying, Halima?
Okay, yeah, I said, have you tried F4?
No, not yet.
You haven't? Oh my goodness, you should try it. It's like the best soup ever.
I'm missing out.
You know what is actually good is Egusi with F4. That's the best combo. Yes. Have you never had F4 Egusi is better than F4 most times. And it's better than plain Egusi too.
No. Let me come to Nigeria first, and I will try that out.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think about the spice? Oh, okay.
No, you go on.
What do you think about the spice level of like Nigerian food, comparing it to your own your country's traditional meals? How would you like describe the spice, the taste? What exactly stands out about Nigerian food to you?
The spice levels. I don't think there's anything different. In our house, especially, we don't eat a lot of spice. I mean, I'm talking just in my house growing up. But then generally, a lot of people, when I eat outside, it's going to be very spicy. So when I started college, it was very hard for me to adjust with the spice levels because I didn't eat a lot of spice growing up. But then especially when my boyfriend, okay, my ex, used to cook, he cooked a lot of spicy food. I mean, his tolerance for spice was somewhere up there that, I mean, even other Nigerians started complaining. So you can imagine where it was. So after a while, I got used to it. Now I don't really have. There's no distinct difference. I can take it.
I'm guessing your ex was Yoruba, since he said he likes spicy.
He was.
Because we are the ones that we can't eat food that's not spicy.
So one of my flatmates was celebrating her birthday recently, and then in the like Nigerian group chat, someone from another like tribe in Nigeria, he's like, "You people shouldn't add pepper to the cake." I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? So, I'm like, do we eat that much pepper, Yoruba people? But yeah,
we do. But like, I wonder the like ingredients, for example. Had you ever cooked with palm oil before? Like before you started eating Nigerian food? Because I doubt. Well, I'm not sure actually. Is it something that you find in Sri Lanka that people eat there?
No, that was my first time. That was my first time eating palm oil because we use a load of coconut oil. That's like the staple oil here.
Yeah, I personally love palm oil. I feel like it really elevates dishes, and some things like taste better with it. Like taste better with palm oil. It's really hard to cook good egusi soup and other like Yoruba foods without it. But I find that a lot of people they find the taste odd, especially if it's not something they've really eaten before. But then eventually they get used to it though. Like my husband, he had never eaten palm oil before, and then all of a sudden he just found it weird. He thought it had like a nutty taste, but now he can't live without it. Did you find it weird at first, or like was it just instant love?
For me, no. I'm one of these open-minded people. I have a good relationship with food. I'm okay with anything. So no, I didn't find it weird. It was more like an experience. I was excited. I was discovering new things.
Nice. So besides egusi and okra, which other Nigerian foods have you tried?
I've tried moi moi, and
okay.
What else? Should I say Nigerian fried rice, jollof? I ate I think I ate semo too, but I don't think I really liked it. I think it was...
You keep breaking my heart, Aikido. I love semo.
I really feel you because I hate semo as well. I understand.
That was it. I think that was just a bad experience with the person who prepared it. Maybe
semo is always gross.
It's the person that prepared
I'm sorry to tell you.
Halima
is actually delusional because if you ask people, they will tell you that semo is the worst of all the swallows. But when you make okra now at home, like when you make okra, what do you eat it with?
I eat wheat. That's the only thing I can get here.
Wheat. I'm sure it still tastes good. It tastes better than semo in any case.
I agree.
I shall stand for that slander. I shall not. And when you eat egusi, I'm guessing you eat it with wheat as well, right?
Sorry?
You eat your egusi with wheat as well.
I don't get to eat egusi here because there are no ingredients.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to send you a package, okay? After this, I'll see if I can ship some.
Send it to me. Please, can I just drop my address right now?
Yes, I will actually send you egusi if I can. So wait, have you been introducing these foods to your family, or do you just eat them yourself? Like, have you tried to incorporate it into family meals?
I have. I asked my mom to eat it. I don't think she liked it very much because she says that she can't swallow anything. But my sister was okay. She studied in China. She had Nigerian friends. She had other African friends, but she's okay.
Nice. Well, you haven't been to Nigeria, so I don't think this question makes sense because I wanted to say, does eating Nigerian food like in the diaspora, does it taste different from like eating Nigerian food in Nigeria? But
Yeah, you're right. I'm right. I should probably just go to Nigeria, test the local food, and make that comparison.
yeah.
I wonder what the Nigerian population of Sri Lanka is like. Because literally, I feel like if you go to any country, you can find a Nigerian store. Like you can find a Nigerian supermarket in somewhere there. And I know that probably there are now a few in India with the population of Nigerian students that are apparently there. But Sri Lanka, I don't know. Are there lots of Nigerians in Sri Lanka, or do you think no, they're mostly in India?
They're mostly in India, I think, because I've been to Google several times trying to find at least a restaurant or a store or something, but I haven't been able to find. I mean, I was Googling last week too. So if anything had popped up, then I would have nothing, which means I don't think there are any stores here. I'm very disappointed. I should have a talk with the government.
Yeah.
This is
I'm actually looking it up right now. Like maybe I'll magically see an African store in Sri Lanka. Who knows?
I think you should check Naira Land because Nigerians are everywhere. That could be like somewhere you could find something. Mm-hmm. And Twitter is always a good resource. I find a lot of things on Twitter. So you could like just type in African stores, Sri Lanka. I don't know how that's pronounced. But yeah. What other thing?
This is off point, but I always like I'm very curious. What cinema like do you guys primarily watch in Sri Lanka? Are you guys big Bollywood consumers as well? Or do you have like your own I know this is not about food, but I'm a Bollywood lover, as Halima knows. Bollywood, K-drama, I love all those. And since there are so many Nigerians in India, and I know that in Nigeria, we used to watch a lot of Bollywood. Like, and in fact, there's a TV station that just plays Indian TV. Like, there's a channel for that. Is that something big in Sri Lanka as well? Was that something you bonded over with Nigerians in India, or no, not really?
I think I'm the worst person to ask that question because first I don't watch Bollywood dramas and I don't watch local dramas. I have never done that. But I think they have their own dramas, I think.
But do you watch Nollywood dramas?
Like, oh my God, yes.
Oh, not really. No.
Well, good for you.
Okay, maybe you don't like watching TV or something, or do you have a preference for like
maybe like Hollywood? American shows?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I just like Hollywood.
Oh, interesting. So this is totally not related, but I started watching Vincenzo, and I told myself I wasn't going to watch it. What? Oh my goodness! Vincenzo. I haven't written my short essay too, but but that's
Aikido, you wouldn't know because you don't watch K-drama, so this is kind of way off point.
But I think you should start watching K-drama, Aikido. Yeah. It's like the best thing ever. Like,
we cannot be advertising K-drama on an African heritage podcast. Right. Like, what are we actually doing? This podcast is about African. Continue. Sorry, Aikido.
Okay, so Aikido, besides the food, is there anything else about like Nigeria that fascinates you or that interests you or that you're curious about?
I think I just generally like the culture. I think I like the fact that you find humor in pretty much everything, and that's something I really like because that resonates with my own personality, and I'm not the kind of person that can take most things serious. And to some other people, it might be very annoying. I know it's very annoying to some other people because I can't really be serious about most things. But then it's just the way my friends are. It's the way I am, and it's the way I like.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think it's a blessing and a curse at the same time because we just laugh at like the most serious things, and I'm like, why is this funny? This is really not funny. But then
I think it's a coping mechanism, because like life is bleak, so you may as well just laugh your way through it if you don't want to cry. Sometimes you just have to laugh.
It's going to be very stressful if you keep taking everything seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You are right. And that is a secret Nigerians have learned very well.
Okay, so besides the humor and the food, what other part of Nigerian culture like interests you?
I think professionally too. I really like the way they work. I mean, because I first started my first job at a Nigerian company, and I think the way I work drastically changed with that experience. So most of my mentors, they are Nigerian. So professional too. I think I learned a lot, and it's something that changed my life.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what industry do you work in then? And like, is the Nigerian company in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Nope. They were a startup. So I was in college back then. They were a startup. They were a Nigerian company, but they were located. I don't know if I could say they were located, but they had an office back in India.
Interesting. I don't know what the political outlook in Sri Lanka is like. I was going to say maybe that's one of the things you and your Nigerian friends bonded over. Do you think that like the system... let me see, what are you saying? Let me see. Aikido, I don't advise you to do that too. Yeah, I'm not there. I didn't put my...
Just have to put this sound here because this is how you know you're living with a Nigerian, because the smoke detector always goes
Oh
off.
my God.
That's how you know Nigerian food is cooking.
She bleaching palm oil. She's bleaching palm oil or something.
And Emisi knows why. So you ask him.
Emisi, why? Is it? Oh, Emisi, wait. Emisi is not the boyfriend, is he? Is he a friend of his boyfriend? I'm going to say, Emisi, what did you do to this girl? No, who is it? Okay, is it Emisi's friend?
It is his best friend.
Emisi! Wow. Anyway, Aikido, I won't advise you to get back together with any Nigerian boy. I don't advise that. My philosophy is forward ever, backward never. Especially when backward is Nigerian boys. Yoruba wants to be specific. Anyway, I don't know how it is.
Sorry about that interruption. I'm back now.
I want to know, was your roommate bleaching Egusi first of all? Then I'll tell you what you mean.
I think
she bleaching palm oil.
I don't understand what.
So apparently this ex-Yoruba boyfriend of Aikido's is known to Emisi, and that's why Emisi is trying to persuade her to get back with him.
Wow.
Indeed.
Oh, is Emisi?
At first I was like, is it Emisi? That's what I was thinking at first, but no.
Okay. What did you say, Aikido?
I said, I thought Emisi was my friend. What is this? Why would you ask me to get back with him?
It's true, Emisi. Why would you ask her to get back with him?
I would really like to know.
Anyway, I've said my own.
Explain yourself.
Emisi, please share with us. Yes, share with us your thought process here. We would love to know.
What's your own, Ceci? What advice did you give?
This is what I like. This is turning into the Maury show. Anyway, I was telling her that I don't advise any going backward with Nigerian boys.
You know what?
It's always forward.
I disagree with Ceci. I think you can try another Nigerian place.
Halima, me, I don't put mouth here. Anyway.
You have to like play the game. Like, how should I put it? You just have to.
What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? You have to be playing games and be smart. Dating should be fun and easy. It should not be stressed. It's not war. Okay.
He's tired of us. He said we should be rounding up because we moved from something to something.
Anyway, the end of my own speech is that dating is not war. Okay. Aikido and Halima, we should get back to the topic of food small before we round up now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what Nigerian food would you like? Like what Nigerian food is on your bucket list of like things to try?
Good question.
There's this my best friend, she's Igbo, and she has the white soup, right, from her tribe. So I think and try to perfect that jollof so that I can proudly say I made jollof instead of whatever I've been making.
A really good jollof recipe. I'm going to send you the link. I found it. And then you tell me how it worked out for you, because I made jollof. I've always made good jollof, but that jollof was party jollof, and it was banging. It was banging. It felt like they cooked it on firewood with charcoal. That's my own.
Could you like put the link in this chat?
Yes, I'm going to put it in now.
Okay, Aikido, is there anything you would like to like share with us again before we round up?
If I come to Nigeria, then I'm gonna personally meet you guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I will come there to meet you when you come there. Just tell me and I will be there, okay? And I will take you on a tour of Nigerian food, like a Nigerian food tour. And we'll eat everything.
And we go to one of those crazy expensive Lagos restaurants where they charge 90,000 for one dish.
No, we'll go to the cheap ones. That's where the good food is. Not the expensive.
No.
They charge you 70,000 for ambience and 20,000 for food. Like,
okay, so is that like where can we find you, Minroy? Is there anything like you like to tell us, like what you do, where we can catch you, or like your social media platforms?
Yep. And nope, because I don't really post much on social media these days, but maybe we can link up on WhatsApp because I really do use a lot of WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can't give the listeners your WhatsApp number, but if they have any questions for you, they can ask us and we will deliver it.
Yep, that would be great.
Thank you so much, Aikido, for joining us. It's been a lot of fun, even though we didn't even talk about what we came to talk about. I still really enjoyed this session.
What did we come to talk about?
Nigerian food. We ended up talking about Nigerian boys.
Oh yeah, this was an interesting conversation. Don't forget to like this podcast and subscribe to it and share it with your friends and family.
Yes.
And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Oriire_Africa. So on Twitter, we're Oriire_Africa. On Instagram, we're Oriire_Africa. And the website is oriire.com. And Oriire is spelled ORIIRE.
Also, if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions on what we should talk about next, please contact us. Message us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, or go on our website to the contact us page. Even if you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, we would love to have you. Just let us know and we'll get you on. Thank you for listening. Bye.